Hey, remember we were with Sweetie in the last video? She was misguided and cheated in her trip to the market, and we had taken upon the responsibility to make her an educated customer and consumer so that she can pursue her shopping freely but with eyes open. So, in this video, we'll not waste time and start with the basic problems which are faced by the consumer. Some of the problems were also faced by Sweetie. So, the first problem which a consumer face is the substandard and poor quality goods. Another is adulteration, which is very common in the eatables nowadays. Then, high prices. The prices which we pay are not suitable for the quality that we are getting. The lack of consumer information. If you go out to buy a dress, do you think that you'll ever come to know what are the different fibers which make the dress? Hardly ever they are mentioned on the labels. Inadequate or erroneous information given by the manufacturer. If you see the advertisements, most of the creams they make you fairer, the shampoos they make your hair like silk, many food products they make you slim, but is it actually so? Then the incorrect weights and measures if you go out to buy vegetables. वेरी ऑफन द वेजिटेबल वेंडर इज श्योर कि वो जो उसके पास स्टोन है ना, जो पत्थर है उसके पास, इट वेज 100 grams. बट आर यू ऑल्सो सो श्योर? सो इनकरेक्ट वेट्स एंड मेजर्स. Now, spurious, duplicate, and imitation products. You can never be sure of the product if you go out to buy branded shoes, shirts. They can be imitation products which are widely available in the market. And the same sales promotion schemes to entice the customer. And it is in this problem which Sweetie was caught when she saw sale, ek pay ek free, and she bought lots and lots of things which were not up to the mark. So the first is substandard or poor quality goods. See how confused the customer is when he goes over to the market. The quality of the goods is not up to the mark, and various manufacturers make the same product. There are large multinational corporation, Indian manufacturers, and products which are imported from other countries. The material used, the product, it may often vary, and it is very difficult for the customer to identify a poor quality product. Many consumers are ignorant about the standards of the quality. The next is adulteration, injections, uh, adding or subtracting something from the food. So, adulteration is when some substances are either added to or removed from a product. Now, because of this adulteration, the composition, nature, or quality of the eatable is altered, and it may create severe problems because not only it is exploitative, overcharging, but also it may cause health and safety disasters. But adulteration may be intentional or unintentional, but it is always exploitative and it may harm health. For example, if the utensil of this milk is not clean, it is unintentional, and if somebody is adding water, it is intentional. So it could be intentional or unintentional. The third is high prices. Many a times we relate price to quality. We think that if we are paying more money, the quality is good, but it's not necessary. Prices of the same quality goods can also vary because of many other things like high or low cost of production, overhead expenses, and advertising. देखा आपने इंडिया में you have so many call centers. Why? Because labor in India is cheap. So many of the multinationals they get labor intensive industries to India because the labor is cheap. Now, overhead expenses. If you buy the same product in a mall, then you have to pay for the cost of the AC, the ambience, everything. These are all overhead expenses. Have you ever realized कि ये जो Pepsi है, it is so cheap, but even then you pay so much because of the advertising. So prices are not just influenced because of the quality. It could be government policy, availability of the product, the quality of the product, and the system of delivery. बीच में कितने middlemen आ रहे हैं, wholesaler, retailer, how many? The quality, obviously. Availability, sometimes the product is not available, black marketing, and government policy. The petrol prices कम हो या ज़्यादा हो, but because of the taxes, the prices are high. So the taxes, location of the market, rural area में the prices are less, urban area में it is more, and the location it is also important. the method of distribution, home delivery है, आप वहाँ जाकर ले रहे हो, how is it delivered, cost of promotion, how much money is spent on advertising, the method of purchase. So obviously here you'll have to pay more, and if you are buying it in an open market you'll have to pay less. Finally, the consumer's desire for convenience. Convenience obviously demands high prices. So overcharge if the customer is not well informed and lacks knowledge, you could easily be overcharged. Lack of consumer information. Most of the consumers are unaware of their rights and responsibilities. So if you are cheated, many a times the consumer just keeps quiet because he doesn't know what else he can do. They do not know about the various legislative provisions, and also tries to evade those provisions because of the he thinks that it's going to be very tedious and long time it will take, so he wishes to evade them. Inadequate and erroneous information which is given by the manufacturer, especially on the labels. See, the labels, they are often misguiding. ये जो है Kellogg's, does it actually make you slim? So these labels, they are not factually correct, they are deceptive and misleading, and they do not give complete essential information which is needed by the buyer. So use terms, they are not easy to understand. Now, the advertisements, they are also not informative about the quality or the uses of the product. They do not focus on the features, care, and maintenance, after sales services. So, these lack of buying aids to the consumer makes the decision making even more difficult. Now, advertising. Have you seen this advertisement? It only tells you that it will give you a high glow, but does it give you any information about how, why? So the advertisements are only to attract the consumer and without giving any information. Then is the packaging, which is a very potent marketing tool to persuade the purchase. Look, this I have given you as an example. New, bigger size. Is it bigger or smaller? How many chips do you actually get in such a huge packet? So the containers are larger than the content. Several layer of expensive packaging material is used. तो इसमें price भी बढ़ रहा है and it is more attractive. Repackaging of existing products into attractive and novel shapes of the products. मतलब सामान वही है. आपने क्या किया? You have only repackaged it like in this ad. Advertise the product to be in new pack. तो आप कह तो देते हो product is in a new pack, but the product remains the same. Then incorrect weights and measures. This is very common. All of us have faced as रद्दी वाले के पास जाओ, सब्जी वाले के पास जाओ. See, can you see this? यहाँ पर he is making use of irregular weights. The weight could not. It's quite possible that the weights and balances are not proper. The weights and scales are altered by the retailers. Correct measures are incorrectly used. Weights and measures without the seal or verification stamp are genuine. अब क्या करते हैं, जैसे ये आपका एक वेट है ना, इसको अंदर से भी खाली कर देंगे तो इसका वेट कम हो जाएगा. सिमिलरली सपोज यू हैव टू बाय मिल्क, मैनी अ टाइम्स द कंटेनर इज लाइक दिस. ऐसे होता है ना कंटेनर. तो व्हाट दे डू इज दे बीट इट फ्रॉम द बॉटम एंड फ्रॉम द बॉटम इट बिकम्स लाइक दिस. और यहाँ पर जब मिल्क आएगा द क्वांटिटी वुड बी लेस, ऊपर इसमें झाग रहेगा बहुत सारा. सो दीज आर ऑल मैल प्रैक्टिसेस विच आर यूज्ड इन द मार्केट. Then the seventh is spurious duplicate or imitation products. This is very common. The consumer are confused and cheated by the spurious and substandard products. Duplicates of well-known brands, some having similar packaging, color scheme and similar sounding brand names. And I'll tell you what, ये जो प्रोडक्ट्स हम बात करें, देखो ये तो सब स्टैंडर्ड प्रोडक्ट है, दिख रहा है ना आपको, इट इज़ टर्न ऑफ, इट्स सब स्टैंडर्ड. यहाँ पर सी, even in this duplicating and copying, they are all very intelligent and make the packaging similar to the original one. See, this is Kit Kat, this is Kikor, this is Colgate, this is Coolgate. So the packing is similar, the quality is similar, just the content is not similar. Here they have just added one O and here T is converted into F. So imitations are of poor quality and they may be injurious or unsafe to use. And finally, sales promotion schemes. Indian markets are flooded with products. If you go to the market, it's very difficult to decide what to buy, and the companies are competing with each other. It's a cutthroat competition to capture large market share. So that is why you have mega sales. Sometimes you have sales up to 90% off. Can you ever imagine? Is it genuine? Then buy, sale, advertising, special offers. This is all which is available in the market just to promote the sales. Several sales promotion schemes, exchange offers, bonuses, lucky draws, but most of the times they are not genuine and deceive consumers. I'm not saying that they are always deceiving consumers. Sometimes they are genuine also, but for that, a consumer needs to be aware, has the eyes open, and be rational. If somebody is giving you something at 90% off, obviously it is just not possible. So, the sales promotions are often gimmicks and the customers fall prey to them. So, next time, open your eyes and then buy. To protect the consumer from all this, the government has framed an act, that is the Consumer Protection Act, which is known as the CPA, or it is also known as COPRA, COPRA. In 1986, you know what? Before 1986, there was no act to prevent the consumer from being duped or any fraud. The consumer had no means to fight. And it was in 1985 that the UN, United Nations, proposed that there needs to be an act for the consumers also to protect them from the malpractices. And it was then that the Consumer Protection Act 1986 came in India after the recommendation of the United Nations. And it is very significant because it is a landmark legislation in the interest of consumer. This is the first legislation. Imagine 1986, उससे पहले the consumers couldn't go anywhere. The main function is to protect the consumer from fraud, trade practices which are prevalent in the marketplace and to provide redressal for their grievances. And the principle is self help. The consumer has to help himself. He is the one who has to raise the voice, and the act will protect against all kinds of exploitation and the unfair dealings. The objective of this act is to provide simple, speedy, and inexpensive redressal to the consumers for their grievances. And mind it, it is actually inexpensive in the consumer court if you ever go there. And it has two implications. The first is to give the consumer the right. Can you see this? The right to complain to an authority and seek the redressal of his grievances. The first is right, and the second is that the consumer can also claim compensation. So, first is a platform to put on his grievances, and the second is to claim compensation for any loss. And this compensation will also be an eye opener for the manufacturer for his negligence. This Consumer Protection Act, it applies to all goods and services. Remember, it's not only for goods but also for services which you have availed, unless they are otherwise expressly notified by the central government. तो सिर्फ वो goods और services हटाए जाएंगे which are notified by the central government, otherwise all goods and services are included, and made consumer movement powerful, broad-based, effective and people-oriented. सो वी हैव बिगन विद द कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन. अब हमारे क्या राइट्स हैं, क्या ड्यूटीज़ हैं, रेस्ट विल कवर इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. आई होप you have liked it and understood the concept. It's very interesting and very useful as we are all consumers at one place or another. If you have liked it, do give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Don't forget to press the notification bell, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just click the subscribe button of Knowledge is Fun 2020. See you in the next video with the rights and responsibilities of the consumer. Till then, bye.